Blacks are fighting. The blacks are going at it. You under a TikTok rock if you have not seen that the black Americans and the black British are going back and forth. It's a lot going on, so I'm gonna just tell you what the internet is saying, okay? Your girl here makes a video about black British people, okay? So then she responds and makes a video about how black Americans cannot be talking about black British people.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today, man. Yo, guys, we got something pretty good. We got the black Americans, right? We got African Americans versus the black British, right? Your black British. Now, this is a pretty pointless argument, debate, just because what do you gain? What do we gain from this? We don't gain anything. However, it is a pretty good topic, right? It is something to talk about. Why not? Right? Being that we are already here. Now, you got it on TikTok. Of course, and it's coming from TikTok. Of course, it's coming from TikTok. But what I am seeing, and this is just my opinion, right? Of course, you got your British brothers and sisters biting the style of your African Americans, right? You have your guy, Central C, right? You have your dude, Central C. It seems like he's the Eminem of your British rap culture, right? So you got him. He is saying that, hey, you know, he started the Nike Tech, right? Wearing Nike Techs. Now, we already know, man, if you with hip hop, Chief Keef, right? Chief Keef started that. Chief Keef started all of that. He started this drill rap. So now you have your British, you know, your UK, they're picking up the British, they're picking up drill rap, right? They call it British drill rap. Now, how can we say that, hey, that they started something when, once again, we already know where all of this comes from? We see how they're building their culture. They're building their culture off of ours, which is fine, right? Once again, it shouldn't be no fighting back and forth. But another funny thing about it is they're imitating the wrong parts of our culture, right? You got the drill rap. You got your women wanting to be more masculine, wanting to be more like your liberal women today, more like your sisters, more like your modern African American women. And what we are witnessing right now is a cultural shift amongst your UK. Because once again, look at your sisters, look at your brothers over there. I mean, they're starting to imitate us. It's going to get to the point, man, where a lot of black cultures around the world are going to want to pick up and mimic your Western culture from the black community. They're going to pick up the black community style of living. So, of course, you have this video where the sister is going to explain what's going on.
Blacks are fighting. The blacks are going at it. You under a TikTok rock if you have not seen that the black Americans and the black British are going back and forth. It's a lot going on, so I'm gonna just tell you what the internet is saying, okay? Your girl here makes a video about black British people, okay? So then she responds and makes a video about how black Americans cannot be talking about black British people. Let me just tell y'all, the girls are so freaking pissed, okay? She said, we are the laughing stocks of the black community in the continental streets, across continents. They are laughing at black Americans. I'm gonna lie, she ate the most when she said, y'all need to focus on national security. For her to say we the laughing stock of the continental streets, it hurt. You hurt me, sis. After she ate us the fuck up, she ended it with, but black people shouldn't be divided and fighting. And I was like, you right. So let me just tell you what the internet is saying about what they're saying. So the internet is saying that everybody knows that everybody wants to be like black Americans. Hollywood culture, fashion culture, hip hop culture, all American. And y'all eating it up. Other internet is like black people have no culture or identity or no food or no heritage inside of America. Other internet was like, we are overpopulated and undereducated too. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Love y'all. Bye.
So, I mean, that's a little wild right now. Let me kind of attack it, you know, from this angle. For the most part, I mean, we can already see that a lot of your British, your black British, they imitate the side of the black community that we really want to move away from. Women wanting to be liberated, women wanting to be able to do whatever they want to do, men have a rap song, shooting stuff up. They're imitating the worst parts of the black community, and it's clear as day.
The point was that people said that we can't comment on that because we're not African American.
Because you can, and why would you want to? If there's one thing I learned in this discourse of black British people talking about Americans, simply black British people are not educated and can't comprehend what an African American is. And furthermore, they're not able to ascertain what Black American culture is and how that culture is different from American culture and how that's the culture that they consume. So when you're dealing with a group of people that see themselves as mirrors of us and they see the UK as a mirror image of America, they're not able to comprehend what we're saying when it comes to being Black and being American.
We know way much more about the US than we'd most likely care to know. So or want to know. So then we have more commentary.
We know so much about America against our will, when in fact you don't really know anything. You guys comment on non-lived experiences of Black people, and that's based off social media, based off music, based off sports, and based off movies, which, as you know, media portrays people in one specific light. It's not the totality of how those people are culturally, linguistically. The list goes on. You know, they're so quick to say that Americans are daft, Americans are dumb, Americans are this. But how smart is it to continuously comment on non-lived experiences about a place you've never been to, or about a people you don't understand, or about a culture you haven't researched? I discovered that Black British people have such a hard time comprehending who we are because they think that we are from somewhere else, like Africa, and that we are not American. They look at America and they think America is a white place, which it is, but it's a place of multi-people. Whereas in the UK, English people are white and everybody else is an immigrant. I'll say this, don't comment on non-lived experiences. I think you guys should just focus on yourself. Focus on building whatever that bridge is between Black British culture and having that identity. But you have to stop speaking about Americans, especially when you don't understand anything about American, and especially when you guys can't comprehend what it means to be African American and what it means to be Black American. Until you can conquer that identity thing and understand comprehension, you shouldn't speak about us. Have a great day.
But at the end of the day, it does says a lot about us because, as they said, you know, hey man, y'all are the laughing stock. We are the laughing stock, right? We are the laughing stock. And you know, for him to bring up the point that, you know, hey, you can't, you look at, you know, you look at your Megan Thee Stallions, you know, you look at your Cardi B's, you look at your Lottos, you look at all of these people, your Saucy Santanas, you look at all of these people, man, that they push up to the forefront, right? All of these rappers that they push up to the forefront, and they are trying to say, hey, well, this is the Black community as a whole. Of course, you can't say that is the Black community as a whole, but to sit up here and say that most of the Black community isn't in shambles right now, there's some BS, because we do promote in our own community. We do promote bullshit, right? We promote bullshit, which is why other cultures are willing to imitate the easiest thing to imitate, and that is being a ratchet, that's being ghetto, that's being loud, that's being whatever. And then he goes on to say that, hey, well, they can't really talk about this because they haven't really lived, they really haven't been through what we went through. And I just really hate when people try to use that argument, just because a lot of times, man, if this is what we portray. This is what we portray in our Black community. And this is what we are seeing a whole lot of. Your Cardi B's, your Megan Thee Stallions, your Lottos. You're seeing a whole lot of women who have these mindsets. If you ask Lotto, you ask Cardi B, you ask Nicki Minaj, hey, do you think women should be submissive? Do you think a lot of those women, man, would tear you up to pieces? They would tear you to shreds. That's how a lot of your women are thinking today. You can sit up here and say that's BS, but that's facts. So if someone says we the laughing stock, but yet when you think about Black culture, you think about foundational Black Americans. Then someone else says Black American women crawled so Black British women can walk, truth be told. So then someone else says, while the white man gets paid by all of that. Then someone else says, this is the dumbest debate ever. Then someone else says, I am a Black American woman born and raised in America and lived in London for 2 years. Black American women hands down win this argument. We are in numbers more college educated than the Black female in the UK. Once again, I hate when women, I hate when our sisters keep saying that, because that don't mean nothing. That does not mean anything, man. And once again, you have the most children, the most single mothers right? The most single mothers, once again. And it's not to put down our sisters, right? It's not to put down my sisters, but it's like our sisters use that argument as if that means something. Our influence in culture, fashion, grooming, for better or worse, is copied by you. If you're honest and truthful. Our fight and commitment to ending white supremacy alone sets us apart and makes us exceptional as a group of leaders. When we make moves, things happen. Civil rights, Black Lives Matter, etc. Why do all of the Black female UK actors come to work in America? Because Black American women have opened doors and opportunities for you. The reverse is not happening in the UK. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can argue that, and there are some things I can kind of tap on, but I mean, for the most part, man, it is up to y'all to let me know. So then someone else says, all I see is Black American women being imitated all over social media, especially those in the UK. So y'all let me know down below. What do y'all think about this? I think it is pointless. It's a pointless argument, but hey, it is a pretty decent discussion. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.